Good evening, mortals. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dario, Mark the Flash Hunter, or Rebirth, as you decide. I'm still pretty unsure about my internet nickname. I find it's one of the most difficult things ever to choose a nickname that can represent you, especially if the ones that you already have with your friends and in general or are not fitting for YouTube, or you just don't like them. So it's pretty difficult. Anyways, I just received a huge package that had this other brown box here, and as you can see, this is a spoiler of what I'm going to unbox, because this is another unboxing video. Finally, it's another Doom item. It's the Doomslayer statue that they have released, I think, at the end of last year. Yeah, sorry, I was wearing gloves because this is resin, so with resin statues I try to wear gloves. It's the one with the hammer, basically, from the new line. Yeah, it's of course upside down, but here you have an image of what the figure is supposed to be. This is supposed to form a display with this other statue, the Dark Lord, which I already have. One of the greatest statues they've ever produced, alongside the Pinky one, in my opinion. And there is this beautiful image with all these demons and the Titans, and this kind of like... it looks like the ship from Baldur's Gate 3, the Nautiloid ship, but they have never explained that. But we will have probably vehicles, or at least, oh sorry, I hit my phone, at least rideable creatures in the next game, Doom the Dark Ages. And by the way, today is Wednesday, and tomorrow and Thursday, Xbox will have some kind of small convention where we will show another... First thing, I'm opening the box. There is no certificate of authenticity, and I think this is because this is an open edition, so it's not limited, and that is one of the reasons, because it's not even super heavy. That's one of the reasons because I was not buying it, and it was pretty expensive, but I found it discounted at 40% in the European store. So I decided, what did I cut? For sure not the tape. Yeah, I cut the foam. So I decided to jump since it was 40% off. I was saying, they will show tomorrow, I mean Microsoft, Xbox and Bethesda, a new gameplay of 3 games, or actually 4, but 3 are known, one is a mystery, and someone is thinking it's the new Quake. For sure there will be new gameplay of Doom the Dark Ages, and I hope they will give a release date and probably announce a collector. I will buy, of course, the collector for sure. And I've seen a leak that says that the possible release date will be May the 15th, and May, it's a nice month for me because it's my birthday month, so I could feel justified if I buy a computer to play that game, because it's my birthday month, so it's kind of like I'm purchasing it for my birth present. Now, cutting the tape, I just can say that the foam, it's not great quality in my opinion, and this is the statue that is well wrapped. Okay, it has this paper here. Then of course it will be broken. Okay, I don't see any particular damage. This is the classic silica gel stuff, that you don't really need. Let's put the styrofoam aside, and let's try to free our Slayer. I can say already that the paint job it's a little bit different than from some other iterations. I love that they wrap this foam around the more delicate parts, not just because it's protected, but they don't use tape, because when you use tape, you are forcing someone to remove the tape and to put strength on that point, and that can cause breakages. Instead, doing this way, you just unfold this way, you know, twisting everything, and everyone is free. And I can say it's quite smaller than I was expecting. Sorry, I'm removing from the camera. Yeah, the paint job is great. The paint job is great. As you can see, doesn't have a edition number below, but many others have, because this is an open edition, so it's not limited. The base is matching the Dark Lord. This hammer is really huge. I like the hammer. It's fairly detailed. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, maybe it will be impossible to focus on it. I will try, but I think it's real difficult. You know? Yeah, it still keeps. Okay, nice. Now you see how well painted it is, even if it's really small. That's that gold paint around this circle, and also some golds in these details. Yeah, my finger is, I'm focusing everything, and all these runic symbols. Yeah, it's just okay. Pretty nice details. The armor, anyways, and the coloration, it looks a bit different from previous statues, and even from the Figma figure, which is one of my favorite pieces, if not my favorite pieces. But this one is good. It's just static, you know. This pose is charging a blow with this hammer. I don't mind the hammer, but you know, I would have preferred to have a statue of the betrayer with the hammer. I feel that the betrayer from Doom Eternal is just a character that we're missing, and it would have been incredibly awesome. And then they should continue the smaller resin line, but if you don't buy it, they stop it. It's just how it goes in capitalism, guys. So this is a pretty quick unboxing. Let's see if I can focus better. Yeah, look at all the details. The colors are this, you know, kind of swamp green, I would say, brown, and some oranges, the whites of the skin, the pink of the skin, flesh tone of the skin. Let's see the back, you know. Everything is real good. I'm failing to see the red in the center. Yeah, in that detail here, it should be red. Let's see if it is. Yeah, it is, but it's incredibly small. It's like 1 millimeter, and it is deep, and the circle around is gold, so it's not easy to pick up the red, but definitely a great statue. But it's not very tall. It's, I think, around 15 centimeters at most, so it's pretty small. Let's see how it looks all together with the Dark Lord, so you will have a glimpse of my display. Okay, so in the second floor here of my cabinet, I have the Dark Lord, and now we have to place the this layer. I'm not worrying about the general weight because this thing, it's a bit weighty, a bit more weighty, but this layer is not, so it's not a problem. And you just do this way and they are fighting. Let's see if I can, yeah, show better. Yeah, it's nice. And in the back you can see the Figma figure I was talking before. Yeah, definitely a good display. So unfortunate they don't have a certificate of authenticity for this statue, because I would have displayed here alongside the other one. But anyways, this was my unboxing. This is the last piece in my Doom collection. I'm really running out of space. I probably will need to to get another cabinet. I only have a space for one more Detolf maybe, so who knows. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. See you next time.